The events in this program are inspired by a true story. Names, dates, and details have been changed. Viewer discretion is advised. On this episode of Bizarre Murders, basketball star Jordan
Selfie?
Yes.
is a player on and off the court.
Oh.
He soon becomes the target of an obsessed cyberstalker who's hell-bent on messing with his life.
I can't believe they canceled a reservation and said I did. That's whack.
Jordan, you're cheating on me? What the hell? Oh my God.
But when the obsession turns deadly, police will have to rule out a long list of suspects to find the killer.
Dogs. And it's dogs they tell us to get fixed.
Toronto, Canada. The Six, as it's known in certain circles. Home to some of the most devoted basketball fans in the world.
Oh my God, Jordan. Jordan calling.
Hey, girl, what's up?
I'm sorry, such a huge fan. I'm sorry, I'm losing it. Could you sign it
Of
for
course,
me?
I could sign it.
Jordan Crowley is a rookie shooting guard for the Toronto Woodpeckers.
Jenny, huh?
Yeah, thank you.
He's enjoying all the perks that come with playing in the big leagues.
Selfie?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, man.
All right, take it easy, girl. Keisha, what's up?
After celebrating a game-high 24 points with Keisha, Jordan heads home to his live-in girlfriend, Sabrina. They met in high school and have been together ever since.
Did you get in late last night?
Yeah, I was out with a couple of the guys. Slept on the couch. I didn't want to disturb you guys. You were sleeping so peacefully like a princess.
Thanks, babe. Out celebrating, huh?
You know it. You know, I missed you last night.
Better have.
Hey, he's a pro athlete. Not an excuse, but many have reps for being playas. They got women throwing themselves at them, sure, but they're also physically and psychologically primed to compete. And outside the court, the next best natural high to rival the thrill of competition is sex, and lots of it. And next to sex, hero worship. That's a big turn on.
It's hot. Oops. I saw the game last night. You were awesome.
Thanks, Tessa.
But despite his penchant for the ladies, Jordan has some special plans for his relationship with Sabrina.
Yo. Yeah, make sure the diamond shines real nice. Like the sunshine, when it beams, you'll go blind. Yeah, be sure you have the ring tomorrow. All right, bet.
So you're buying an engagement ring?
Nah, promise ring. But I hope you understand why me and you can only just be friends, right?
Totally.
You're the best.
Crap. Is the pressure fine?
Yeah, I guess. A lot of pressure. Oh, real intense there.
Apparently, there's a saying among pro ball players, play ball, get laid, sleep in. Jordan seems to be taking it to the utter extreme. Oh. He may be good at dodging and dribbling on the court, but this game is with real women in the real world. I have a feeling that sooner or later his winning streak is gonna flame out big time.
Jordan has no idea that he's caught the eye of a cyberstalker, obsessed with his every move. Soon after giving Sabrina the promise ring, Jordan hits a losing streak.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe they canceled a reservation and said I did it. That's whack.
Calm down, babe. It's just a stupid mix-up.
A mix-up? First it was the flowers, now this.
Oh, yeah, and then there was the airline reservations.
Feels like I'm being jinxed. This better not affect my game.
Don't tell me you're gonna start wearing your underwear inside out for the rest of the season now.
Sab, it's the only way that keeps the bad juju away. Let's go. Not happen anymore. I swear. Go.
Jordan's bad luck goes from bad to worse.
Oh, yeah, babe.
Jordan, you're cheating on me? What the hell?
Whoa, hold up. What are you talking about?
Read it.
The anonymous letter tells Sabrina to watch her back because one of Jordan's 12 other girlfriends are out to get her.
Seriously, 12 different girls? Is that what you're doing on your away games? Who's Alicia? Who's Daisy? Who are they?
Baby, that's nonsense. I would never cheat on you. You know, it's one of them tabloids be writing stuff about me just because I'm famous. You should know it's crap.
I swear.
Baby, listen. I would never cheat on you. You gotta believe me.
Just when things settle down, the calm is shattered.
Wonder what this is.
Oh my God.
What the hell? What does the letter say?
You will pay.
I know what this is. You're messing with the wrong guy.
Mysterious cancellations, anonymous letters, dead bunnies. While attention from adoring fans is flattering, this looks like it's crossed over into stalker territory. Believe it or not, there's more than one type of stalker. They're motivated for different reasons, but all of them are driven by obsession and aren't exactly mentally stable. If I were Jordan, I'd watch my back, and I don't just mean looking out for the point guard.
2 weeks after Jordan got the bunny, his frantic neighbor calls 911.
911, what's your emergency?
I just heard a weird, pop sound coming from my neighbor's house. Screaming, another pop sound, and then nothing. Something's going on. Please hurry.
But when police enter Jordan's house, it's too late.
Shots fired. One victim down. Requesting backup, I repeat, one victim down.
Talk about game over. This case just went from stalking to murder in cold blood. I don't envy the detectives on this case because anytime there's a high-profile victim involved, the pressure is intense, not to mention dealing with a media frenzy and public attention. My advice, get ready to play your best defense.
The internet lights up with the news before detectives even arrive on the scene. Hotshot basketball player Jordan Crowley's girlfriend has been found murdered in his home.
Yes, sir. I have officers stationed around the entire perimeter. I assure you, sir, nobody is getting in here on my watch. Damn social media. Nothing nobody can do about that. Poor kid.
Sabrina has been shot twice at close range. The entry wounds are from a large caliber weapon, but that doesn't match with the pop sound that the neighbor reported.
Most handguns make a really loud bang when fired, but the 911 caller said he heard a pop-pop sound, so my guess is that the murder weapon was fitted with a silencer. People who use silencers are most often pros. That tells me that this wasn't a random act.
Did you see anyone on the street? Or maybe a vehicle you didn't recognize?
Yeah, I think I saw a nun.
A nun?
Yes, in an old-fashioned nun habit, running towards a dark car sedan. Is that what you call it?
Okay. And around what time was that?
Holy sister act. Okay, a nun running away from a crime scene? Weird, but it's a great disguise for either a man or a woman. This killer is no dummy. This was very well executed. But the question is, who would want Sabrina dead? Procedure has the cops ruling out those nearest and dearest to Sabrina. Promise ring or no promise ring, Jordan is the first suspect they need to talk to.
8362, 28 to a vehicle, 900.
Detectives want to know where Jordan was during the time of the murder.
I was getting a manicure. These hands are what I do for a living. You know who I am, right?
Rest assured, Mr. Crowley, I know exactly who you are. Found this in Sabrina's purse. Do you recognize it?
Yeah, it came in the mail the other day. What about it?
Ask your boyfriend, the dog, how many girls he's been doing the nasty with. I'm counting like 12 names here.
It's one night stand thing. You know how it is.
So let me guess. Sabrina reads this, confronts you, and then you lose it on her.
Oh, that's not how it happened.
I see you have a permit to carry a gun.
No, you're tripping. I would never hurt her. I gave her a promise ring.
Well, then you won't have a problem handing it over.
Detectives seize the gun as evidence. Ballistics will run tests to determine if it's been fired recently and whether the bullets are a match to those that killed Sabrina.
And I'm assuming you have contacts for all your girlfriends in your phone? I'm gonna need your phone for evidence.
Why you have to do it like that? I got cloud access. I can just share you the info.
Or how about this? I charge you with obstruction.
Can I at least get Sad's ring back?
No can do. The killer took it from her finger.
Detectives check Jordan's alibi and find out he was telling the truth.
And you're sure it was him? Was he there with anybody else, or?
Just like he said, he was getting a manicure at a downtown salon.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.
Ballistics has determined that the bullets taken from Sabrina's body are from a .357 Magnum. Bullets from Jordan's gun don't match, which clears him as a suspect.
Jocks. And it's dogs they tell us to get fixed.
Come on, detective, ease up. Jordan's got a lot going on. He's playing games, practicing, and juggling the ladies. You can't deny he's got stamina. His cardio workouts must be brutal. Jordan is a big basketball player with a lot of fans vying for his attention. Any of these friends could have taken their devotion too far. And this means overtime for the detective. She's got to troll through his little black book and find out who was a one-night stand, who wanted more, and who had the means and the motive. I'm tired just thinking about it.
Would you look at that? We did a search on your contacts and came across Daisy. You put a restraining order on her.
We dated for 3 months, and then she went crazy possessive on me. So I put a restraining order on her. I met her at the gym.
Jordan tells the detective that Daisy's a manicurist that he met at the gym. He claims that when she found out that Sabrina moved in with him, she was incensed and started to act out violently. Daisy actually confessed to police that she left the dead bunny. But when they went to question her, she denied sending Sabrina the threatening letter that listed all of Jordan's other girlfriends.
She went all basic instinct on me, so I put a restraining order on her.
You mean fatal attraction?
Come again?
Restraining orders are a nice idea, but let's face it, a piece of paper can't really protect a person from someone hell-bent on harming them or someone close to them.
Detective Sinclair looks hard at Daisy, but she soon rules her out as a suspect. She has an airtight alibi. She was taking a fitness class at the time of Sabrina's death, and there's no proof she sent the threatening letter. One possible suspect in Sabrina's murder is ruled out. Only 11 more to go. But then, the forensic examination reveals unexpected information.
Piper, great work. You're being cyberstalked.
Being what?
Your phone has been hacked. Somebody has gone through all of your emails, all of your social media accounts, and they're also tracking your every move through GPS.
Even my notes?
Sure.
Guess I ain't getting my phone back.
Hey, at least Jordan should be happy to know he isn't jinxed. Someone had invaded his privacy and was using the data with malicious intent. Stalkers are in the harassment and intimidation game. That's likely who's been messing with his online transactions and sent the threatening letter to Sabrina. Scary, huh? What's scarier is this stalker could be anyone. And scariest, they very well could also be a cold-blooded killer.
While detectives wait for computer forensics to trace Jordan's cyberstalker, police continue to eliminate the basketball star's long list of lovers as suspects in Sabrina's murder.
Hey, anything on that IP address? Really? We got a hit?
Forensics has been able to trace the IP address of Jordan's cyberstalker.
Don't you worry, Jordan. Tessa knows how to love you.
She turns out to be number 8 in Jordan's little black book.
I got you, baby.
So Jordan definitely knows his cyberstalker, in the biblical sense too, and in my professional opinion, she cray-cray. But she's not going to be an easy caller. The police can assume that if she's the stalker, then she could be the letter writer. But even if they can trace the letter back to her, which is tough without fingerprints, they can't just pin Sabrina's murder on her. They need to prove motive, means, and opportunity. And so far, all they have on Tessa is her IP address and that she's one of Jordan's conquests.
Police dig into Tessa's background and discover she's an extremely dedicated Toronto Woodpeckers fan. They also discover that she has a history of stalking. A few years earlier, Tessa was charged with harassing a former Woodpecker player.
Hey, Gary, hi. I know you're in training, but I made your favorite chicken and waffles just for you.
That dude was so scared of his #1 fan that he begged to get traded to another team across the border. And that team didn't even make the playoffs last year. So you know Tessa must have been a nightmare.
What's wrong? Gary? Gary, you can tell me anything.
Stalking is about obsession, and usually the stalker is psychologically unstable. They're looking to fill a void in their life. So as soon as the object of Tessa's obsession was gone, she went looking for a replacement.
Soon after Jordan's drafted to the Woodpeckers,
Huge fan of the team, always have been, but you're like my favorite player right now.
Tessa sets her sights on the rookie and does whatever she can to get close to him.
Real cool.
Yeah? And I just have to show you, I got this. Look at that.
I really like it. It's real nice.
Would you sign this for me?
Oh, of course. What can make it up to?
Tessa.
Tessa, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, cute name for a beautiful girl like yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Damn.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I have a hug?
Oh, sure. Here you go. Okay. Well, I'll catch you later.
No, I give massages.
Massages?
I'm like a masseuse. So if you just call there, I'll give you a discount.
Oh, might take you up on that.
Oh, okay.
All right, take it easy.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
when detectives check into Tessa's hot stone massage business, they discover that it's a front. she doesn't have the proper certification, and Jordan is her only client.
Instead of asking him on a date, she invents an entire business. The lengths some stalkers will go to get close to their target. Tessa is what's called an intimacy seeker. They'll identify a person, often a complete stranger, as their true love and start to act like they're in a romantic relationship with them. If she believed that Sabrina was threatening her romance with Jordan, she could have eliminated her as a rival. But police need solid evidence if they're going to prove it.
Working undercover, detective sees Tessa's garbage, hoping to find any incriminating evidence.
I should have listened to my mama. I would have been a kick-ass actuary.
Oh, I love the smell of rotting garbage in the morning. Once I was ankle deep in open sewage and... well, but we found the evidence that clinched the case. Dumpster diving is a basic, if literally dirty part of police work. Once someone puts their garbage on the curb for pickup, it's fair game. Police don't need a warrant to seize it. They just need strong stomachs.
Dang.
Okay, first thing, Tessa clearly does not separate her organic garbage from her recycling. And second, she clearly doesn't understand the concept of shredding incriminating evidence. She bought a book on how to make a silencer. Sabrina was likely killed with a gun with a silencer. Smart? Nope. This looks suspicious, but the police still need to prove that she actually made a silencer and put her at the scene of the crime. So plug your nose, it's back to more dumpster diving.
Sifting through Tessa's trash and background, detectives find Tessa has a .357 Magnum registered in her name, the same type of gun used to kill Sabrina. In her trash, they find hardware store receipts for items to make a gun silencer. And lastly, they discover the vehicle neighbors saw her driving away from the crime scene is a match to one Tessa rented on the day of the murder.
The police have done their homework, but what they've really got is a lot of circumstantial evidence. Without a weapon or a confession, they got nothing. If they haul Tessa in for questioning, they could risk blowing the case. But if they can get a confession without her suspecting, then it'll be a slam dunk and could lead to a conviction. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that one.
I have some good news. I think I found Sabrina's killer. All evidence points to Tessa.
For real? Girl's practically scared of her own shadow. Though there was something off about her. You know what I'm saying? She was always dropping those hot stones.
Well, here's the thing. We're gonna need you to wear a wire.
Say what again?
We need to get her confession on tape. So here's the plan. You invite her over, treat her all sweet, nice, and she'll talk. She trusts you.
I don't know.
Trust me, it will work, and it's the only way.
Fine. Okay.
Ready to put your game face on?
Let's do it.
The next night, detectives monitor from a parked van outside. Jordan tries to get Tessa to spill the beans.
Ready for some shots?
You bad boy. I'm already drunk.
Well, let's drink up to a new life.
Cheers.
Whoa. You know, I'm happy I'm a free agent now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I know.
With Sav gone, I could be with the woman I always wanted to. With you.
She was a gold digger. She was playing with your... She was just playing with your mind.
I know that.
That's why I did it.
Did what? Oh, come on, you can tell me anything.
Hate to admit it, but Jordan has the knack. She's practically eating out of his hand. Maybe he should consider quitting the NBA and go to work for the police department.
Tell me. I wrote the note.
You wrote the note?
I wanted Sabrina to break up with you. And I know why you broke up with me.
You made a big mistake doing that.
But I understand it was part of the plan so that you and I could be together. I get it.
But when Sabrina didn't storm out as hoped, and Jordan ended their relationship shortly afterwards, Tessa decided she had no other option than to kill Sabrina.
Tessa is a rare case because the majority of stalkers are men and very few actually kill. But it all comes down to control. When Jordan cut her off, Tessa's self-worth hit rock bottom, and she blamed Sabrina. Tessa essentially transferred her love obsession for Jordan to a hate obsession for Sabrina. And the only way to get rid of her hate and anger was to kill the person responsible for it. Make sense? Yeah, I know. But then again, we're talking stalker sense, and it sounds reasonable to them.
Disguised in an old-fashioned nun costume she'd once worn on Halloween, she attached the silencer she made to her .357 Magnum. She drove a rented car to Jordan's house and waited for him to exit before she moved in.
Who are you?
Why are you doing this?
Tessa, you're under arrest for the murder of Sabrina.
What? Jordan, what is going on?
Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
But I love you, and I would have been the best girlfriend that you ever would have had.
Tessa is found guilty of murder and sentenced to 25 years to life.
Tessa was methodical, meticulous, and a maniac. She really believed that she had a future with Jordan, but when you're a stalker, you're not rational. You just aren't psychologically able to function in the real world and have an actual relationship.
Still got it.
That kind of describes a certain NBA player, doesn't it? Hopefully, he's learned a lesson.